8 out of 10 cats. It's Smithy, James Corden, American Dream, Scott Capurro, and their team captain, John Locke. And facing them tonight, loose woman, Carol McGiffin. Please stand up, Alan Cochran, and their team captain, Jason Manford. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, being overweight almost triples your chances of dementia? Which reminds me, where did I put my chips? There are 5 times more languages spoken in Papua New Guinea than in all of Europe. That's absolute. And 19% of Brits change their favourite film depending on who they're talking to. I'd have to say Anal Graveyard 2. And you, Archbishop? Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories they've been discussing this week. It's our panelist's job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular talking points. Sean's team, you ought to go first. What have the nation been talking about?
Barack Obama. I'm in love with the guy. I literally watched that speech and fell in love. I'm not joking. I was so excited.
He would turn me, but it wouldn't take much to turn me.
Truly, I was watching that thing, I was just like, when he was going, "We are better than the last 8 years," I was like, oh my God. I started to get actually turned on.
I find them a little bit sentimental, his speeches.
No.
They're very sentimental.
Come on.
It's all things like, yes, we can do it,
yes,
we can change,
though.
it's a dream. And you think, who am I voting for here? The Lion King?
Of course, the other person running is John McCain. What do you think of his running mate, Scott?
I mean, I think that they're grasping for straws. They want their own Hillary, but they can't have ours. We got one already. I would have voted for Hillary over Obama because her dick is so much bigger. But...
Yeah, you go, girl.
He's what, 71, 72? She's quite... Let's be honest, she's a MILF, right? Let's be honest, right?
She's not central again, I forget.
Mothers I'd like to fondle.
You're such a good boy.
I'm just that sort of guy.
I like the fact she's pro-life and pro-guns, which to me sounds like someone who's a butcher and they're also a vet. I'm sorry. We've lost this one. Get the other bag.
They didn't properly check her out, did they, before appointing her his running mate?
Yeah.
And now lots of dirt has come out, like her teenage daughter is pregnant. But it's a good job that she knows the dad as well, with them being so uptight conservatives. It just reminded me of a time a girl who was perhaps, say, a potential loose woman. The school slag, basically, got pregnant, right? And I asked my mate Dave who the dad was, and no word of a lie, my mate Dave, exact quote, said, "Well, if you eat a can of beans, you don't know which one makes you fart, do you?"
What a heartwarming story. Right, let's have a look and see whether the US presidential election is up there. Yes, people are talking about the US presidential election. John McCain has chosen his running partner, a woman, which is crazy because everyone knows girls can't run. Sarah Palin is very unhappy about her daughter's pregnancy and is considering using the morning after gun. Sarah Palin's got 5 children. One is off to fight in Iraq, so if you're watching the repeat of this, Sarah Palin's got 4 children. Jason, Carol and Alan, what have the nation been talking about?
Well, certainly in my house in Manchester, it's got to be Manchester City becoming the richest club in the world. We can buy anyone. This
Massive
Arab bloke
news.
who's worth 500 billion, let's say pounds.
Do you think it'll change anything, though, at the club?
Well, I think it's one of those things, Carol, where if it was any other club, I'd say it's terrible for football. Because it's my club, I think it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
That's how it works, I think,
but,
isn't it?
you know, famously, they don't drink, they're going to ban booze and everyone's, you know, dress code, all that. I mean...
I say good luck with that.
It's a bit worrying.
They've put a bid in for 130 million for Ronaldo, which, even though Real Madrid were offering 60 million, this guy's come and gone, "I'll give you 130 million!" And you go, how are you so rich when you're shit at haggling? That's terrible.
He's a trillionaire, isn't he, this new owner?
They're making up new words now.
Yeah, he's a trillionaire. He's 31. He's on the telly. He's younger than me. That's the more I read about him, the more he's making me feel like a bit of a loser.
Don't say that, Alan. Do not say that.
Hey,
I'm 33, Jimmy, and I'm not even a billionaire yet.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah.
He was 14 and he was already selling on the stock exchange.
No.
I was thinking, when I was 14, I was doing wheelies and chasing girls with poo on the end of a stick.
We had a guy at West Ham, and I'm a West Ham fan, and we were really struggling with...
You were struggling? West Ham?
When was this? Don't act like you know anything.
Jimmy thinks West Ham something you get in a delicatessen.
So we're sat, and we're doing really shit. I think we're losing like 4-0. The guy behind went, "We just need a striker. We need someone like Michael Owen or Ruud van Nistelrooy." So, yeah, we know that. They're brilliant footballers. And someone like Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, we do, but we can't afford him.
Well, let's ask him really nicely.
I'm worried about this new rich owner of Man City just exaggerating the gap between rich and poor in football clubs, because this summer I actually paid £100 for a Huddersfield Town season ticket, and I got a letter yesterday saying that I now technically own the club.
OK, let's see if Man City's takeover is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, this is the story that Manchester City has been bought by a Dubai-based billionaire. Their aim is simple: to win the Premier League and annihilate Israel.
I was thinking...
I'm not laughing like that's a really good idea, by the way.
We need to kick on. Sean, Jason and Scott, what else have the nation been talking about?
The Hurricane Gustav, which was supposed to devastate New Orleans this week, didn't. It just missed it, didn't it? Just went just off to the left.
I was watching it with my mum when it was happening. I came in...
Nice cup of tea, all get together. Come on, let's watch the floods.
No, I came home and she said, "You're not going to believe it, there's another hurricane and it's going to hit New Orleans." I said, "Oh, my God." She went, "Yeah, it's already hit someone called Gustav." And I went, "Mum, no, it's a hurricane, Gustav. It's called Hurricane Gustav." She went, "Oh, that does make more sense."
I've got two questions. Firstly, all these hurricanes keep hitting New Orleans, which proves my theory that God hates jazz.
Yeah, you've still not written up that report, have you?
No. But what they should have done when they evacuated, because all the trumpets would be left behind, wouldn't they? They should have nailed all the trumpets to a post, so when the hurricane hit, it would have blown like... Could have played like...
Look, there's always looting as well in this situation. I just think looting is a weird thing to... sort of a weird mental stage that you're thinking, everyone's going to die, but if I'm going to die, I want a 50-inch plasma telly before I go and use it as a boat.
Where are you going to plug it in, though?
Where are they going to plug it in,
There's
Carol?
like water everywhere. You can't, can you? Bit of a waste.
Yeah, that's the real tragedy. That is the Nick telly can't be plugged in. Let's see if the New Orleans hurricane is one of the most talked about things. Yes, this is the story that Hurricane Gustav hit New Orleans earlier this week. The city inspector drove down to see if there was any flooding, but when he took his Chevy to the levee was dry. Jason, Alan, Carol, what else have the nation been talking about?
What do you reckon?
Oh, I would imagine it's got to be the rampant fear-mongering about the economy, isn't it? There's just been so much... You know, every time you open a paper or turn on the news, it's like they're going, "Shit yourselves! Credit crunch! We're all going to be dead by next Friday!" And I keep thinking, nah, I'm not. I've got tins in. I'll be all right.
It's serious. Have you
It is serious, but there's good things to it. There's good and bad sides to the credit crunch.
Good?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't think 125% mortgages were ever a really good idea. I think they were ridiculous. To start the life of the ownership of your home owning 25% less than something of it, that blows my mind. My maths isn't good. That means you can be standing in the house you've just bought, someone can walk past outside and they own more of it than you do. That's fucking mental, isn't it?
That is true.
It's a brilliant point.
You can't blame that on the banks or...
Yeah, no, I think you can blame it on the banks.
No!
It's only ever
You
gonna
definitely
work
can.
You don't have to.
Look,
no
watch,
one's making
watch.
you
The
take
bank's
that low
fault.
now.
There, I've done it.
Stop saying that.
Right, can I just have a look at the ring on your finger? And you're worried about the credit crunch? I think you're going to be all right, love.
No, it's not real, all right? It's
Is
not
it-
real.
well, how come I can
don't
see
mug
it?
me on the way home.
Is it Elizabeth Duke? Is it?
No, shut up! It looks nice.
Oh, there's a credit crunch. It's going to be terrible. For the poor. Let them eat
Stop
cake.
it.
Are you struggling in the credit crunch, Jimmy? Are you downsizing because
This
your
was
face is getting smaller? So.
My face is getting smaller. It had to go somewhere.
There's an even better side to the credit crunch. The best side of it is a lot more people are enjoying the experience of shopping at Lidl. Which, as everyone knows, is really like being on holiday. In Moldova.
That's exactly it.
I'm in
exactly what it is.
Moldova. And you go, what is this? I don't know. I'm just going to open it and see.
Well, you do that.
Puffin hearts? I thought it was fuses. Oh, darling, we've run out of schnazzle scrodge.
Should we have a look and see whether it's up there? Yes, this is the story that Britain is experiencing the worst economic conditions for 60 years. Gordon Brown is considering a reshuffle. He's thinking about bringing in David Cameron as Prime Minister. OK, fingers on buzzers. One more thing to get. What else has the nation been talking about?
Gary Glitter has returned to our shores.
Oh.
And he's having to move around. Nobody knows exactly where he is. I think it'd be great if he turned up in Kidderminster. But people really, really hate him, don't they? They're really
yeah.
very angry with him.
I think it's the kids.
I think it's partly that. Also the fact it turned out he was bald. I think those... I think those two together. Because all those years he had that big hair, and he goes, not only is he paedophile, he's bald as well.
I can tell you Gary Glitter is not one of the most talked about things this week, but Gary Glitter has been in the news. He's been released from prison and has returned to the UK. Now he just wants to settle down and have kids. After coming out of prison, I was wondering if Gary will remember how to sing. She'll be 8 now. Oh, why so mean? Does that make it worse?
Yeah, definitely.
Does it make it worse? Yes, it does.
All right, one more thing to get. Fingers on buzzers. What else have the nation been talking about?
Is it the Cold War 2?
Oh, yeah.
Russia's revenge. When I saw, because the map come up on the news, like, and obviously we're there because of GMT, right? And America's there, and Russia was there, and I thought, shit, we're right in the middle. We're right in the middle, aren't we? If they start bombing each other, one might come astray, and then I realised we're not flat, are we? We're not flat. That's round. That there's a back bit, isn't there? There's a back bit. They could just go round that way, so fuck it. Don't matter.
They have got weapons that will reach us.
They don't need him. They got Putin.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
he'll
know
do it
he.
himself.
You
He's
know,
so hard, isn't he?
yeah.
They just fire him out of a cannon with his fist.
Well, the problem that Europe have got is that Russia have a lot of gas and oil that we need. So, essentially, we need to stay on good terms with Russia.
Not if you're a Manchester City fan, my friend. We've got our own supply.
Is that why it's called the Cold War? Because
of the
they've got
heating.
all the gas and the oil and they can provide heat.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
They turn it off.
No, is it? Is that why they've waited till September to start it? Because we're getting to... Is that the reason?
That is the reason, yeah. Let's see if the Cold War II is one of the most talked about things. Yes, people have been talking about the potential of another Cold War with Russia. The incident that started this has put South Ossetia on the map just before the Russians wiped it off. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 2 points, Jason's team have 3 points. The next round is pick of the polls. Jason, your team first. What do you like the look of?
What do you reckon, team? Let's go Gordon Ramsay.
In a poll to find out which celebrity people dream about, Gordon Ramsay came second. Who came top?
Was God #1? He's a big celebrity, isn't he? God.
It's pretty popular.
You know, God. Have you heard of God?
Well, he can't be a celebrity, can he? Because we're not sure he exists.
I've got no factual proof Gordon Ramsay exists.
Well, Jesus existed, and he's hot. He's the hottest Jew on a stick, so I'd say Jesus. Jesus.
Sorry, Jesus is the... What? How do you describe Jesus
the
again?
hottest Jew on a
How do you-
stick.
Sorry.
He's the hottest Jew on a stick. is
He's
what
the
I said.
hottest Jew on a stick.
Yeah.
You'd ruffle some feathers at a synod, wouldn't you? He's the hottest Jew on a stick. We go, Archbishop goes...
I can see why Gordon Ramsay's there, because he's always getting his shirt off, isn't he, on the telly? Every time he does that, Kitchen Nightmares, he's always talking about I'm just going to do my shirt up while I say, this place is a shithole, there's rats in the fridge, you're just going up there. Always, just put your shirt on before... We put our shirts on before we come on the fucking telly, you weird, freckly-head bastard. What's going on with his forehead as well? What are those marks on his forehead?
Yeah, but if you're a chef in a kitchen, you've only got 2 hands, you can keep stuff in them.
Oh, I think he's nice and rugged.
You think he's nice and rugged?
Yeah, I haven't dreamt about him, though.
Who do you dream about?
Richard Madeley, usually.
Judy Finnegan will scratch your fucking eyes out, love.
I know. Well, no, she knows. But also, I had a really...
You heard it here first.
She knows I do that.
Top celebrity that people
Is
dream
it Bill
about.
Brad Pitt?
Well, it's the right area.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Correct answer.
Huge. That's good.
Yes, the top celebrity people dream about is Angelina Jolie. I could show Angelina Jolie a thing or two in the bedroom. Here are 2 things. Sean, you'll go. What do you like the look of?
Oh, I like the font of London 2012. I think it's a great font.
It looks like Lisa Simpson giving a blowjob, though, doesn't it?
OK, you've chosen the Olympic logo. The British Olympic team arrived back in England, so we polled the studio audience and asked them, can Team GB match their Beijing success at the London 2012 Games? Yes or no?
Because we did very well at the Olympics, didn't we?
We came 4th.
I loved it. I got so into it, I thought it was brilliant.
The opening ceremony, everyone was going on about the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony. I thought it was like looking into a beehive. Can we get 14,000 people to bang a drum at the same time? Yeah, if you threaten to kill them.
The Paralympics have started, doesn't get as much coverage.
I think it's better in many ways. The wheelchair rugby is fucking amazing to watch. It's like the real robot wars. I mean that in a positive way.
Yeah,
it's brutal and exciting and brilliant, and, you know, Smash-A-Lot won last time. It was amazing.
I'd love to see Paranormal Olympics.
Derek Acora going for gold.
Living TV, weightlifting, Henry VIII. 100 metres, run by a headless woman. Nowhere to put the medal. Just keep slipping off.
So, yes or no, do you think Team GB can match their Beijing success in 2012?
Yes, I'm certain of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, of course it can.
All right, I can tell you the answer is yes. 78% of our studio audience think the Team GB can match their Beijing success at London 2012. I'm not sure the Chinese will want our opening ceremony to be better than theirs, which begs the question, where are we going to get our fireworks from? So at the end of that round, it's 4 points to Sean's team and 3 points for Jason's team. Our next round is called Believe It or Not. Let's have a look at a clip to illustrate the statistic.
There is a sense of fear going to funeral directors, but when they're coming to us, they're coming into funeral directors and travel agents at the same time, and we find that mix have worked very, very well, because to us, we're sending that person on a very special journey. So the funeral directing aspect is just an extension of the work that we do as travel agents. To me, it comes natural that I am preparing this loved one for that journey.
The important thing is to think you're working on someone who's very much alive, even though they're very much dead.
That was from The World's Worst Job in 1994. It was a travel agent and also a funeral director. It's a mental idea, isn't it? OK, 63% of people would rather have a DJ than a eulogy at their funeral. True or false?
Why are the two mutually exclusive? Why can't you have a eulogy and then a DJ?
No, because then it would sound like Faithless, wouldn't it, if you did it...
At the same time.
If someone was talking slowly over a bit of dance music, it's Faithless. That's what you're thinking of.
I like the idea of a bloke going ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Shabba! That'd send me off nicely, that.
I'd do it, but...
Rest in peace, rewind.
Obviously, the best thing to play would be Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. Poignant.
The thing is, do you want to DJ because then you want to dance, but do you want to dance at a funeral? And then, really...
I don't even want a funeral. I've worked out, I've put down how I want to die. I want to be fly-tipped. instead of country lane. So I like the idea I'll be annoying people even after I've died. People go, look at that's disgraceful, isn't it? I was there slumped over her head.
I think that planning your funeral thing's a bit vain, actually. What's the point in insisting that people behave in a certain way at your funeral?
So people go, I don't want people crying at my funeral. I want you to wear loud shirts, don't wear black. I want people crying for fucking years after I've died. I want 20 women just dressed in black going, I could have had him, I could have had him. That's what I'm after.
What funeral are you planning, Carol?
Well, I probably won't have one because I want my body to go to science.
Oh, well, you've planned that. It's a bit vain, isn't it? I'm like a scientist to get the benefit of these.
In my will, I just want to ask my brother or my best mate just to go, listen, there's a little drawer under the bed and there's some videos in there and a couple of magazines. And burn my hard drive. Just get rid of it. There's nothing proper filthy on there, but just don't want my mum finding it.
The army do that, don't they? That's one of the morbid things about being a soldier at battle is that they have an envelope that they put stuff in that's to be destroyed, and the other stuff is the possessions that get handed over.
Can we get some atmosphere back in the room? No, Alan sucked it all out. OK.
Funerals,
so what happens with actual dead soldiers, then?
A couple of funerals.
Actual dead soldiers, though. Let's talk about what actually happens with dead men. Young men, what gets sent back to their grieving families, and what do they burn? Alan, tell us more. Dead soldier news. Hey, welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats.
I feel like I'm being victimised here.
Unbelievable. 63% of people would rather have a DJ than a eulogy at their funeral. True or false? What do you think?
I think it's true.
You think they'd rather have I think most people don't know what a eulogy is.
Yeah, I think it's true.
OK, so what are you going to go with?
I hope it's false.
Yeah, I'll go false as well.
OK, we'll go false.
So you're going false, you're going true. I can tell you the answer is true. 63% of people would rather have a DJ than a eulogy. You get the point, mate. I'd like to have Dr. Fox as a DJ at my funeral, although I'd rather it was Dr. Fox's funeral and I was DJing. So at the end of that round, it's 5 points for Sean's team and 3 points for Jason's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here's your first one. OK, Britain's top lies.
Is it written by Katie Price?
Is it bang and the dirt is gone?
I've never said that after sex. Although it would be a magnificent way to end. Bang, and the day's gone.
I know what it is. I'm fine.
I'll give you that. The top lie in Britain is nothing's wrong, I'm fine.
Yes.
Oh.
OK, Britain's least talented celebrity.
Is it Barry George? Because he's only famous for one thing and he didn't even do it.
I think it's Mitch Winehouse. Because the only reason he's a celebrity is because his daughter is either ill or late.
I just don't know why I ever get told about celebrities like Amy Winehouse or even the royal family. When I hear about that on the news or in a paper, I feel the same way as I do when my mum starts a really long story about one of her friends from work. I just think, I don't know this person, I don't know why they're intruding on the peripheral vision of my life, but I'm hearing about them a lot. I don't wish them any harm, I'm just wondering why they're here.
Because it's a mum thing when they tell you a story and they go, you know Sue, and you go, no.
Yeah.
And that, you can slow them down, but you can't stop them.
Yeah.
They go, you do.
Yeah.
And then you go, no, I don't. And they go, well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sue.
My mum's stories go on for about 35 minutes and they always end with, so it goes on, you know Sue, John and Sue, you know John and Sue, you do know. Goes on and on for ages, you sat there, and it always ends with 5 minutes later, dead.
I'll give you a clue. She's a posh Spice wannabe.
Chanel.
Chanel, that is the right answer.
Right.
Yes, Britain's least talented celebrity is Chanel Hayes. Chanel's phone never stops ringing. Well, that's what happens when you work in a call centre. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the quiz, which means the final scores are Sean, Scott and James have 6 points, Jason, Carol and Alan have 4 points. Sean's team are the winners. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
or 5 on the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special. Joining the show tonight, celebrity housemate Vanessa Feltz. No, Rebecca, no, it's Luke. And their big brother, Jason Manford. And facing them tonight, superfan Danny Wallace. The golden couple, Mario and Lisa. And their big brother, Sean Locke. The extra special guests, Bex, Belinda, Brian, Ziggy, Nikki and Charlie. And here's your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to the 8 out of 10 Cats Big Brother special, a show about opinion polls, surveys, statistics and, of course, Big Brother. This show is recorded in advance, so I don't actually know who's won, but I'm pretty confident I've got the answer. Congratulations, Dennis. This year, the housemates purchased the following items: 88 bags of chickpeas, 74 bags of brown rice and 50 bags of lentils. I bet Mikey wishes he didn't have a heightened sense of smell now. 20% of Big Brother applicants still live at home with their parents. Sorry, that should read 20% of Big Brother applicants still live at home with their disappointed parents. And 70% of Big Brother housemates say they're looking for fame. Here's a tip: go to HMV, check between Falcon Crest and Family Guy. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories from this year's Big Brother they found the most memorable. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular Big Brother talking points. Sean, your team to go first.
I can maybe hazard a guess, you know.
Go on.
Well, I think maybe it's got something to do with our panellist Luke there. Because, Luke, you went into the house as a kind of sort of a strange sort of politician type. You came out, you didn't come out. That's the wrong...
I'm semi-insulted by that.
You're semi-insulted? Do you mean you've got a semi and you're insulted?
No, I'm just semi-insulted.
You're a bit insulted. Just looking at you, Danny, has awakened something deep within him.
But you came out, in many ways, as one half...
Please change how you say that. I didn't come out.
You minced out...
Thank you.
as one half of, well, probably one of Britain's strangest couples.
OK, let's remind ourselves of Luke and Becca's romance.
Oh, no, don't take your ball! I don't want you, Rebecca.
Yes, you do. Never do anything of the sort in Big Brother house.
No, Rebecca, no! No, Rebecca, no! I hate you.
I love you.
Tell me you did not just do that, Rebecca.
I genuinely think you make a really nice couple.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you go in there thinking that you would find love?
God, no. I went in there and I found this woman who drinks, she smokes, she swears. I don't drink, smoke and swear. And honestly, I became infatuated with her. It was like something off the Discovery Channel, looking at different species. But at the same time, I can't imagine not being with this creature, this woman right now.
Yes, listen, Luke, can I just take to one side, man to man? When you're with a woman, yeah, nice not to refer to her as a creature. Even love or bird is fine. Not it.
Bird is derogatory towards women, I think.
Whereas creature is fine.
Of course.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm learning from the master.
It was like the Discovery Channel, though, wasn't it? It was like when you see a lion eating a zebra. I think just
like a walrus eating a crab stick. Let's get back to the incredible relationship of Rebecca and Luke.
In the house, you said at one point, your parents were going to be deeply embarrassed after you kissed Rebecca.
Rebecca kissed me.
OK, whatever way it goes.
It wasn't that bad. I thought it was quite erotic, to be honest.
So, is that an admission you've lost your cherry?
No, God, no. Well, I've lost your cherry, but no.
Touch for the very first time.
You two can talk. Don't forget, I slept in the bed next to you two. No. And that was something like off the Discovery Channel, Jimmy. The sounds coming from them two was unreal.
What, were they using you as a condom, were they?
Oh.
You and Becca stopped
start going to bed about 10:30, 11. What did happen? You never shared it with me. You never told me.
More happened, just didn't show it.
More happened, they just didn't show it. So what happened?
Luke, shut up!
The truth's coming out now.
Did you put your custard cream in a cup of tea?
No, that's Mario, that's all Mario's department. He knows how to dunk it better than me.
Let's have a look and see whether you're one of the top talked about things in Big Brother this year.
Yay!
Since leaving the house, it's thought Rebecca might have a bun in the oven, a shepherd's pie in the microwave and half a pasty down her top. OK, Jason, Vanessa and Luke, what else have the nation been talking about Big Brother-wise?
What do you reckon, Vanessa?
What about Rex and Nicole? It was a most insanely hellish union, wasn't it? I loved it. I was entranced by it.
I think one of the reasons I liked it was because I know people like that. They're in a relationship with someone that they clearly hate,
So
and you
do
go,
I.
what's going on?
I love the bit where it's like, what's the matter? Nothing. But what is it? There's something. Nothing. What is it? Nothing. Well, you should know. Fuck, if it's nothing, why the fuck should I know? What are you talking about?
Should we have a look at them in action?
Yes.
My girlfriend, honestly, like, you know, I mean, she's absolutely amazing. My girlfriend is one of the most stunning girls ever. Oh, my God!
Is it your girlfriend, Rex?
For my prize.
Ow! I don't want to be known as Rex's girlfriend. I want to be known as Nicole and my own self.
Don't push me away.
Please just...
Huh? What the fuck is wrong with her?
I want my makeup and everything.
If you were going to come on here, yeah, with a negative attitude like you
I haven't
have,
got a negative
yeah,
attitude.
and being miserable the whole time, yeah, that means I have to support you.
Okay.
So you talk to other people, but you won't talk to me?
Why?
Fucking bitch. What's wrong with you?
I'm saying get off me. Just I don't wish you hadn't come on here now. I heard those exact words.
No, I didn't.
You are pathetic.
This is like the worst thing that could have happened. Quite honestly.
For me, Rex has been the only one who's been himself all the way through from the beginning. The problem is, of course, himself is a right twat.
I don't know. Why do you say that?
I just don't like him. I think he's a greasy knobhead.
He's bright, he's astute, he cuts through the crap, he can make soup, he can make lunch, he's all right.
Yeah, but I imagine the only reason he makes soup is so he can stare at his own reflection.
Ziggy, was your relationship with Chanel as fraught as their relationship?
Probably, yeah. I think relationships in the house don't really work full stop, to be honest with you. It's hard. You know, people are bigging people up and people are bringing people down and sort of go deep on everyone. But...
Can someone get him a guitar?
People bigging me up and they bring me down.
He did at one point say, he said to her, do you want a holiday or do you want a present? Right, and then he threw in, bearing in mind this present, Jodie Marsh has got one.
I'm mates with Jodie Marsh. She lives next door to my best mate. He's built his house so his bedroom overlooks her garden.
Is your...
That's a good vote. That makes him sound a bit like a stalker, Brian.
Is your best mate Barry George?
No! I like Jodie Marsh. She's cool. She does the thing with the belts.
That's her. You have to admit, she has got a little arse on the end of her nose there.
No! She's beautiful.
She has.
She's beautiful in real life. I think it's distinctive.
It is distinctive. As distinctive as a little arse on the end of your nose can be.
Charlie, you're saying Jodie Marsh is attractive, but she couldn't touch you, surely. You're a South London it girl.
Oh, can we just leave the whole it thing alone now? I'm sick of it. Honestly, I really am. And
Whatever. Don't cry.
I'm not bloody crying, am I?
All right.
For frick's sake, I've
got Alex back there. Don't kick off.
Excuse you, Alan. I mean...
Let's have a look and see if Rex and Nicole are up there. Yes, it's the most talked about thing in Big Brother this year. Everyone's been talking about Rex's terrible relationship with his girlfriend, Nicole. Nicole was evicted with 94% of the vote. The other 6% were ringing a hitman. Still 3 more Big Brother talking points to guess. OK, over to you, Sean. What else have the nation been talking about Big Brother-wise?
You mean that?
First couple ever. The first couple.
Mario.
Well, I reckon it must have been you two. You were the first couple in the Big Brother
Because at the
house.
audition, I'll tell you now, at the audition, they said, who's Mario and who's Lisa? And I went, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mario.
And that's how we got on.
So what do you do for the next hour of your act? No, I'm not. I'm actually Mario.
Shall we have a look at some of your finest moments?
14 million people seeing him on the Anson deck.
Where we come from, we have a fan club.
I've done a hell of a lot of good in my life, and I mean, and he's done a hell of a lot of good.
Just maybe do one more bit on the back.
Where?
Just another...
Where? Ooh, what's going on in here?
On the top.
Come in, Darnell, come in. I'm gonna... Come in, man. I'm gonna wait.
I recognise that big toe.
You've sucked it many a time, you should do. Just dunking my custard creams into this hot, juicy tea.
That's very romantic.
Finished.
I've always wanted to ask this. Is there any part of your anatomy at all that you don't loofah?
Exfoliate. We are now the face of exfoliation.
We're getting to every crevice.
You exfoliate your
Every
crevices.
orifice.
The face of exfoliation. If you do it anymore, you'll be the skull of exfoliation. Let's have a look and see whether Mario and Lisa are one of the most talked about things this year. Yes, they are. Lisa is every man's dream. That is, if you're having that scary dream where one of your mates dresses up as Pocahontas. Some say Mario looks like Sylvester Stallone, which he takes as a compliment. But what they're really saying is, you look like an old Italian man who's had a stroke.
Stroke of luck.
I think someone's broken Lisa. OK, fingers on buzzers. 2 more things to get. What have people been talking about with regard to Big Brother?
Is it the spitting situation with Dennis? Horrible Dennis, when he spat in it. And remember when he came in, he said, I just want people to think, when they see me, wow. And I do, actually. I think, wow, what an horrible bastard.
Yeah, quite right.
There wasn't a lot of liquid. I know that's not the most important thing with a spit, but it wasn't quite very much, was it? It's very light.
Very few people have been critical about technique, Sean. Yes, yeah. Excellent point to raise.
If it had been Jamie Oliver, he would have been splattered, wouldn't he? But
He may well have drowned if it had been Jamie Oliver's spit. Well, I can tell you it's not one of the most talked about things this year. Surprisingly, people were talking about other things. This is the story of a gay man spitting in the face of Mohammed when the editor of the Daily Mail heard his head exploded. Dennis didn't appear on Big Brother's Big Mouth or Big Brother's Little Brother, and unfortunately, there isn't a show called Big Brother's Biggest Still 2 more things to get. Buzz, anything you know what the people have been talking about?
Is it when they let that lion in? And it killed half of them and they kept it from the public?
Can we write that down? That's a great idea for next year.
Is it when they dropped the toast and it didn't land on the buttery side and everyone was like, oh my God, it didn't land on the buttery side. That's just, like, amazing.
Is it Darnell and Sarah's weird sort of love-hate relationship?
I know about that.
Let's remind ourselves of Darnell and Sarah's relationship.
I see rainbows in the blue. He's walking like this.
She's a nasty girl, that Sarah.
Go on, Vanessa. Why is she
she's a
baddie?
baddie. We've got names for girls like her. She's a prick teaser. She's a cold teaser.
I like it when they tease.
No, not if they never deliver. You've got to deliver at some point. And she's exploiting that boy. She's treating him like a little yo-yo. She is doing everything but jerk him off. And she should jerk him off.
She's done everything. Yes, let's applaud her. Yes, she should jerk him off. The nation demands it. Get them back in that house and get him a hand job.
Give him some relief. He needs relief.
Finally, it's a political issue I can believe in.
He confidently himself in the shower. Mikey saw it. He told me.
Mikey saw it?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
OK. Darnell and Sarah's love-hate relationship. I can tell you it's not one of the top 5 most talked about things. No. Sarah is looking forward to introducing Darnell to her parents, and Darnell is looking forward to introducing her to the mad professor that brought him back to life. Of course, Sarah is from Australia, so she should be used to being up all night on the red eye.
It's disgusting. disgusting.
Up all night on the red eye?
I'm laughing at it. I don't get it, but I know it sounds horrible. You guys are talking about, like, I had a hamster once that was white and with red eyes, and it's not very nice. The hamster died. Oh, I get it. And I'm upset about hamsters.
If we'd known that, Charlie, there'd be no mention of red eyes.
Good. Fingers on buzzers. What else have people been talking about?
I think it's Mikey being the first ever cross-dresser blind man to enter the house.
No offence, sorry, is he genuinely a cross-dresser? But
no,
surely...
he shares a room with his sister.
I like him. He's honest, he's funny, he's witty, he washes his balls in a cup. You know, what's not to like about him?
What is that cup thing, though?
The what? He washes his cock and balls in a cup?
Why does he wash his balls in a cup?
Because... Why does he do that, Mark?
Why does he do
that? You were about to explain.
I never witnessed that.
But how does he do it? Does he dip him in? Does he
yeah,
dip him in?
Poor Darnell needs a yard of ale.
That's what they were designed for, the yard of ale.
Oh, originally, yeah.
Balloon at the bottom.
Let's take a look at some of Mikey's finest moments.
The hottest chili you can get.
Best sliced man.
Oh, Mikey!
There was that massive row, wasn't it, where he picked up someone's knickers. And it really got out of hand. And I was sort of going through it, I was thinking, what actually happened there was that someone took their knickers off, dropped them on the floor, and they were found by a blind man. Not any old blind man, one dressed as a rabbit. Now, you wouldn't get angry about that. You just go, fucking hell, how did that? Chances, you put it in your diary.
Let's have a look and see whether Mikey is one of the most talked about things.
Christ, we've got still at one to go.
Yes, Glaswegian Mikey was Big Brother's first ever blind housemate. Of course, because he's blind, Mikey won't be startled by the paparazzi's cameras. For two reasons. Mikey sometimes cross-dresses. He'll put his legs in the arms of a jumper. One more thing to get. Fingers on buzzers.
Is it potentially the most aggressive woman, apart from Charlie, I'm imagining, that has ever walked the earth? Alexandra. Charlie, just out of interest... See, already? I just said your name.
Is that your response to you're a bit aggressive is shut up?
Yeah. Charlie, can I ask you, who would win in a fight between you and Alex?
Do you mean physical or, like, mentally? Like, do you mean?
No one's going to win in a mental fight between you two.
Do you mean like that?
Yeah, definitely that.
Charlie, mental fights, I think they call them arguments.
Well, I'm not being funny. Oh, shut up. I'm
In a
not
physical...
being fight with Alex, because I'm not being funny. I don't do that. I'm like, that's so unclassy. But maybe she might... No, but come on, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go around punching up people, but...
No, be serious. Would you win in a fight, physically?
If I was to punch someone, I'd probably punch someone in the audience, because you know when they just get on your nerves sometimes? So if I was that sort of person...
I think we may have a winner in the aggression thing.
What do you think of Alex?
The bookie said at one point that she was as popular as the plague, but really, the plague was pretty popular, wasn't it? Because loads of people had it.
At the end of the day, yeah, fair enough. We all know she weren't a nice person. I mean, you've got the audience every time I go on something for Channel 4 or whatever. They're like, boo, he's so bloody boring now. Do you know what I mean?
Can we show... Whoa, easy. Not to my Charlie.
I bet they still sit at their windows going, get Charlie out. You know, a year down the line. It's so, you know...
Charlie, someone get me the tranquilizer gun. It's for your own good. It's for your own good.
Get Charlie out. Get Charlie out. Get Charlie out.
Do you know what? No, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm off, mate. I want a fag anyway, so you can keep saying what you want. Because I said today... Are you lot? I got mans outside this building. Trust me, so solid. Don't do that.
Charlie.
Remember I told you. Yeah.
OK. Shall we have a look and see Alex in action?
Yes.
You were disrespectful yesterday and you're disrespectful again today. You want to carry it on this way? You want to play this game? We can play this game. Remember I told you.
You're a fucking prick.
Yeah, your mother. When you get out, you get yourself a book and find out what ready means. Remember I told you.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking fucked off. No, I want something for my throat and I'm not getting out of it until I do.
Big Brother suggests that if your throat is hurting,
He's just
you
not
quieten
shouting.
down.
For fuck's sake, don't tell me what my threshold is. Yes, a strong woman like me cannot fucking take any more.
Don't be a
You've
baby.
been going on for
Don't be a
ages and I've
baby.
asked you. I need pasta. Remember I told you. Tell him I said to fuck off.
see. I'm kind of upset she went out so early, because I can't remember what she told me.
Oh, no, she seems really quite sweet.
I'm just saying, look at Rex there. Wasn't he noble? Wasn't he great when he was going, don't be a baby? And he was quite right. Don't be such a wuss. You talk big, you don't walk the walk. And he was the only person with the guts to say so.
I lived with Rex for 3 months.
When?
Rex is used to being in charge.
3 months?
Yeah.
You haven't been in there for 3 months?
That's 3 months.
Yeah, they have, Sean.
So the Olympics goes on for 2 weeks. It's massive. There's millions of events, sports from that. But Big Brother goes on for 3 months. Fucking hell.
OK, let's have a look and see whether Alex is one of the most talked about things. Yes, indeed. We better be careful. Alex is packing heat. She works in the loading bay at WH Smith's. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 4 points, Jason's team have 1 point. The next round is called the poll with a hole. Jason, your team to go first, OK? 13% of Big Brother viewers think Luke reminds them of what?
Oh. Go on.
Justin Timberlake.
The only person who thinks you look like Justin Timberlake is Mikey, isn't it?
Is it why they should have their 5 a day?
Frank Spencer! It's a monkey or Frank Spencer.
Thank you, Rebecca. I love you too.
The really annoying Paul Daniels. And I've taken into account how annoying Paul Daniels actually is.
Nikki, who do you think he reminds you of?
I think Frank Spencer.
So I've already said that's wrong, but you're still going to stick with it. OK. I'll give you a clue. Think older.
Norman Wisdom.
Granddad.
Grandad is exactly the right answer. Yes, it is. Hope she doesn't get anything else right. That scared the shit out of me. 13% of Big Brother viewers think Luke reminds them of their granddad, but Luke's only 20, so he can't be your grandfather, unless he's from Wigan, which he is, so he could be. Sean, Danny, Mario, Lisa, you're next. 28% of Big Brother viewers would like to see Mario what?
Mario me? Oh, no, I mean...
Mario.
Me. No, Mario.
Did he do that?
Mario me.
Will you marry me?
Is it a traditional Italian wedding?
Yeah, in Widnes.
Great.
On the Riviera to Warrington.
Going on a gondola, aren't we?
A gondola?
Gondola can be nasty. You've got to get that straight away. Antibiotics is the only thing.
See Mario go back in the house?
I wouldn't mind seeing you go back in the house. You know, have a tidy round.
Yeah, see Rex.
Got to get it ready for Big Brother 10.
Do a risk assessment.
Is it have a computer game character named after him?
So, what would people like to see Mario do?
Eat biscuits.
You're close.
Eat some biscuits.
To do with biscuits?
Advertise biscuits.
Eat them.
Advertise biscuits is exactly the right answer.
Biscuit.
No, advertise biscuits.
He gets it, advertise biscuits.
Very
28% of Big Brother viewers would like to see Mario advertise custard creams. You know, custard cream ads. You know, the billboards and magazine promotions. Custard creams, do it your way. You know, custard creams. Da-da-da-da-da, custard creams. So at the end of that round, Sean's team have 5 points, Jason's team have 2 points. Our next round is face-off. Our teams have 6 well-known Big Brother faces in front of them. Belinda, Nikki, Charlie, Brian, Ziggy and Rebecca. Question number 1 is to Luke, Jason and Vanessa. If you had to be reincarnated as one of those housemates, which one would it be?
I'd have to go... I think I'd go Brian.
I would go Brian.
I think it'd just be nice to see the world through the eyes of a child. It's so innocent, isn't it?
I think I'd like to come back as Nikki, just to have her amazing career. And, you know...
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, no, it'd be brilliant. Yeah.
What do you think, Luke? Who would you like to come back as?
I'd actually say Brian because he won the show and he's 100 grand richer, so probably Brian.
Brian, just out of interest, what did you do with the money?
Well, what I'd done, though, like, I went down Bas Vegas and we bought loads of cider and stuff, and then I went down Lakeside, and then I went to Blue Water and I bought a nice jacket, and it's leather and stuff, and it's black, and then I went and bought my mum a Jeep, and then, like, we go out down 195 now in Epping a lot.
Brian, sorry. OK, so who do you want to be reincarnated as?
I think I'd come back as Belinda, actually. Because what I like about Belinda is she has a name to these times, and you should all do that. But don't do Belinda's name in the mirror at midnight. That's just a little tip for you. She will appear behind you like the Candyman, so...
You know why she does that?
Somewhere over the rainbow!
That's awful.
That's pretty...
Shall I for you?
Yeah, do it, yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue.
Does this mean the show's over? Is that what it means? What, I've just...
Fire alarm? Just as a question, would one of them have to die?
Sean, you're not entering into the spirit of this. We're not going to kill one of them and let you wear their skin. Let me push you on and answer Jason's team. Who do you want to be reincarnated as?
Probably Charlie, and I'd just walk around with a picture of Alex going, see, I'm not that bad. Not that bad at all. That was a compliment.
I get them all day, every day. I'm sick of them, to be honest with you.
No, you don't.
All right.
You don't. Do you? You don't. What was the last compliment someone gave you? Go on.
I said... There, judging.
I said my last
fucking laugh.
Oh, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think, and I don't want this to sound like a panto, but I think if we all apologise, Charlie will probably come back.
So, let's all... Charlie!
Let's all on three, let's all say sorry. 1, 2, 3. You fuckers!
Get Charlie in! Get Charlie in!
Get Charlie in. And thanks, Charlie. Very good of you to come back. Thanks very much.
You're welcome, darling. I didn't want to spoil the show, you know, an asset
Well,
like
this is the round where we're using you, so it's handy to have you back for that. All right, let's kick on. Sean's team, who would you be reincarnated as?
Charlie. She's just a big bundle of fun.
OK, so you're going with Charlie?
Yeah.
Jason, who do you think people wanted to come back as?
Brian. Brian, he's got a lovely mum, he loves her, he's got an enormous winkle because we all saw it, girls adore him. Brian.
You are exactly right.
Wow.
OK, Sean's team. If you were one of only 2 people alive in a post-apocalyptic Britain, which one of these housemates would you like to survive with you?
Charlie.
Why Charlie, Sean?
Because I'd always be the nicest person on the planet. I don't mind any of them as long as they promise to shoot me.
I'm guessing we'd have to repopulate the Earth by mating. So, Brian.
Girls are into me right now. I'm a bit of a spunk.
I would imagine you are. Are you being a hero? So since you left the house, have you been getting all the poontang?
Not poontang, but like a bit of poonane.
Isn't that something they put on the chicken at Nando's?
Yes, it is.
You've not asked me yet, Jimmy.
Oh, no, go on.
It's Ziggy, because he's got a bit of everything and he's an all-rounder.
You'd like to, in a post-apocalyptic world, you'd like Ziggy?
Nothing wrong with that. Do you, darling?
I don't mind Ziggy. He's a great geezer, great geezer.
Thank you.
He's got the looks, he's been with Chanel.
It's cool, calm and collected. You know,
You've got one hell of a night ahead of you.
Well, this sounds like some sort of internet chat.
A little bit scared.
Very open-minded couple. See.
Table for 3 tonight.
2 custard creams, 1 cup of tea. Good luck with that.
OK, so Sean, who are you going to go for?
Ziggy.
So you think Ziggy?
Go
OK.
for Ziggy.
Yeah. And what are you guys going to go with?
We'll go Nicky.
OK, I can tell you, you're absolutely right. Yes, the housemate most people would like to survive with is Nikki. Let's remind ourselves of why Nikki is so special.
I can't get my MP3 player to work! It's not fair, I don't even know how to switch it on!
Hello, Nikki.
I can't switch it on, Big Brother! Oh, it's working!
Nikki, just out of interest, how do you think you would survive in a post-apocalyptic world?
What's postal up?
So there's no hair straighteners, nothing like that? Curling tongs?
Think Luton.
Yeah.
Before the end of the world.
Oh, before the end of the world. I don't really use hair straighteners.
We asked the public, in the event of an emergency, which housemate would you call?
Not Brian. It'd be like ringing Mr. Bean, coming round it. Be throwing petrol on it instead of water.
All my mates ring me up when they're in emergency stuff.
Can I lend
say
some
if
money?
No,
That
they
sort of
ring me up
stuff.
like, when they've run out in Johnny's and stuff. No.
I'd love that if you dial 999 and they go, hello, fire, ambulance, Brian Bellow.
I could tell them what's the best cider. I still drink cider even though I had £100. See?
Brian, I'm now having an emergency. It's the middle of the night. I need to know what is the best type of cider. Brian, help me.
I'd probably go with Diamond White, actually. I wouldn't go with Magnus because that's a posh person cider.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, Belinda, I've got no custard creams. It's an emergency.
Use your cock, you bellend.
OK, so let's go. Lisa, what was your answer? What do you want to go with?
Belinda.
You want to go with Belinda?
Belinda.
We've got to overrule this. This is madness. You call Ziggy in an emergency.
Go on, then.
Really? Why?
Well, there's no joke there. You were just literally looking at them. You'd call Ziggy.
So you want to go Ziggy, they want to go Belinda. Who are you going to go with?
Belinda.
You're going to go Belinda. OK, he's overruled you. He's gone
Which
Belinda.
one's
I can
that?
tell you the answer is, in the event of emergency, the housemate most people would like to call is Belinda.
Well done.
Belinda introduces herself as Belinda, 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 because she says if you say something 3 times, people remember it. Stop singing, stop singing, stop singing.
Do you know I've actually performed at the Queen Elizabeth Hall, so it's not... I mean, I'm actually quite good.
These bloody ears lying to me again. Well, at the end of that round, Sean's team have 6 points, Jason's team have 4 points. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to give the teams a series of opinion polls based on Big Brother. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here is your first one. OK, person you'd most like to be in the Big Brother house with.
What? Robert Mugabe. I tell you what, that guy's a character.
What do you think, Lee?
E.T.
Oh, no.
E.T.? Similar skin tone, yeah.
Is it you? Because we're used to seeing you in, like, dapper, your hair's all nice and all that sort of stuff, but can you imagine, like, in the morning on day 24, just, like, coming out in your boxers, all a bit scruffy?
I don't think
like,
anyone
shouting
wants
at
to
someone,
see...
Who ate my couscous? Like...
Has someone eaten my fucking couscous? I don't think the nation's ready to watch me wash my balls in a cup. This will take a while, they're fucking massive.
They're not massive, they're filthy. It's
Okay.
I want to go to bed.
You guys, over there, Nikki, remember we're doing a TV show?
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Ryan.
Correct answer. Hey. People genuinely seem to love you, Bron.
I said they all love me. See,
They do, yeah. They do, though. As you can see, Brian is here tonight. We didn't book him, we just ordered pizza. Last question. Housemate's biggest fear on leaving the Big Brother house? What do you think?
Being booed.
Being booed?
Definitely.
Being booed
Yeah.
is not it, weirdly.
Hated. Really?
Sort of.
Is it you coming out and everyone's dead? Like an episode of Twilight Zone?
Well, you come out and there's nobody there, just a couple of minicabs.
What
And they're not even licensed.
Nikki, what was your biggest fear when you came out?
That it would be cold.
Is it that you might have to get a proper job and learn a trade rather than just pretending to be famous and opening
They are all
Tesco's?
scared of that, but it's not the top answer.
Rebecca and I opened a Lidl in Coventry last week.
And you opened a Lidl.
It's true, yes. We sat there as people... It was a good scam by Lidl because they wouldn't let us come to autographs until they bought something from Lidl. Then they had to come through the checkout to see us, and we gave them 25% off vouchers. And then on the way home, we got Lidl goodie bags.
You got a free goodie bag from Lidl.
Free goodie bag.
That's a baddie bag, isn't it? OK, I'll give you the answer. The top fear of Big Brother housemates on leaving the Big Brother house was disappearing from TV. Of course, after Big Brother, contestants can look forward to appearing on before they weren't famous. Most Big Brother housemates are hungry for fame. Mo would like some chips. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Jason's team have 4 points, but the winner is Sean and his team with 7 points. Congratulations, Sean. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.